At my property in Lake Oswego, space is at a premium. While I'd love to put in a second wing on my home, it's not in the budget. And don't get me started on all the planning. So I've come up with an idea to redesign and convert an already existing part of my house. All right, guys, we got a project today. This is the first phase of taking my shed and making it into a home office. So today what we're gonna do is the first phase, and that's gonna be putting a window in here. I found a picture window that I picked up on closeout for $100 over at Building Materials Outlet. When we're framing in a window like this, we obviously have to put a big hole in this, and this is structural because it's the outside of the shed, so the roof is supported by this. So what we have to do is put in a header up here and carry that load around that window down to the bottom of the plate down here that carries the load. So the first thing I'm gonna do is figure out the opening. I already know the window size, so I'm gonna mark it out so I know where to cut. When you're doing a project like this, you always want to plan ahead. If you take the slow steps and really plan this out, it's not that big of a deal. So when in doubt on a project like this, either look it up online and find the engineering table, or just talk to a structural engineer and they'll be able to tell you exactly how big a header you need, so that way it supports the load. If you don't get that right, then you're gonna have a bow or it could break the window. You'll be doing it all over again with a little more repair. All right, let's get the multi-tool out here, and I'm gonna cut out this pocket here for the header to go into. We'll cut this off and make all of our little cuts right here so we can start putting it back together. To make this project easier cutting into this, the multi-tool is a great way to go. So this is gonna be the savior in a project like this. Might be good to get one because it's one of my favorite tools of all time. If not, you go down to your rental store and pick one up for the day and you'll be done. Let's grab the header and make a cut. That way we can get it slid in there. I like it when a plan comes together. All right, guys, it's pouring rain outside. I don't want to get soaking wet, so we're gonna cut this out from the inside. When you're doing a window like this, I like to leave about 3/4 of an inch of a rough opening here, so that way you've got some room to shim it on either side. So take your actual size of the window, add 3/4. That's usually plenty enough to make it fit in there and give you some room to work with it. All right, guys, now I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, get these corners trimmed out a little bit better so it's nice and clean. And then I gotta let this dry out because I have to do the flashing tape on the outside, so I gotta let the rain stop. And then I'm gonna slide the window in. We'll be good as gold. All right, guys, it's really that easy. Phase 1 complete, windows in. Next up, we'll have flooring one of these days so I can get this project wrapped up and done.